Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm here with another unboxing, and this time I have the Vantrue N2 Pro dual cam dash camera. That's right, I said dual cam. It has two cameras, one facing the front and one facing the back, all in one unit. I'm super excited to get this and try it out in my car. Let me just get right into it and do the unboxing first. All right, here it is. So in the box is a quick start guide, some pamphlet to show some accessories and how you can win a GPS mount. A thank you card and the user manual. Okay, so I've just emptied the box. Here's the camera itself. Very nice. Here is the suction mount. The neat thing about the suction mount is that you can leave this on your car and just attach this connection terminal to this and be ready to go. So this is loosened, you can see like it's loose, and then you tighten it by turning it to the right, and it kind of just sucks the air out so that you get a nice firm grip on your windshield. The other nice feature here is you can see there's a mini USB plug. You don't have to actually plug it in to this device itself directly. You can just plug it into here and it'll power it up through that. Okay, so you can leave the wire in the car. And in the pouch, we have the final accessory here, which is the cigarette light adapter. You can plug this in and attach this here for power. And if you rotate it, you also get a USB power plug right here too. How awesome is that? So if you got your iPhone, you can plug it right in. All right, guys, let's take a closer look at this Vantrue N2 Pro dual cam dash camera. So in the middle right here is a 1.5-inch color display. To the right is the cabin facing camera with 4 infrared lights, so that if it's pitch dark in your cabin, you can get into like night mode so that you can still make out the people inside of the car. Over to the left, you have the OK button. It lights up when it's charging to let you know that it's charging, but it's also an OK button for your settings. To the left of that, this is the snapshot / parking mode button. So basically, if something happens, if God forbid you're in an accident, you want to basically hit this button, and then whichever file that the camera is recording, it'll make sure to save it in a separate folder so that it doesn't get overwritten. And also, if you long press this button, that's where you can turn on the parking mode, which is basically it senses motion and starts recording on its own, but that does require constant power. Over to the bottom here, there's the power button, there's the up and down button, and next to that is the menu button that brings you into the setup. You can see there, right there is the mic. Let me rotate this. Coming around to the front right here, next to where it says 1440 Super HD, that's the speaker. This is the front facing camera, and I don't know what these are. These are probably some sensors. This is the mount connector to attach to the suction cup for power. And finally, you have a mini USB plug. And just below that, you can pry this open. There's your micro SD slot on this side, and on this side is an HDMI port for video, and then that little circle is the reset pin. Okay. This does have a small built-in capacity battery, but that's only to maintain settings. It is not to power the device on or off. This Vantrue N2 Pro dual cam dash cam, it goes for $200 on Amazon. It has 4.5 stars and over 2,000 people have reviewed it, so people love it. So that makes me extra excited to get started with this in the car. But before I do, it is recommended that I charge this for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and I can't wait to come back and show you the video footage. So I really like this camera for obvious reasons. The dual cam is really useful. I really like that because I don't want to hook up another camera in the back to see what's behind me. I like that it gives you multiple resolution settings. I think I'll probably stick to the dual cam, 1080p, 30 frames per second. But if I ever wanted to, I could just do 1440p towards the front for the best resolution at 30 frames per second. But there's also a 1080p 60 frames per second if you feel like capturing more detail, less blur, especially for fast-moving objects, which would be appropriate because we're in a moving car. It does have a built-in mic. I'm actually using the dash camera right now. And it can be turned off if needed. There's a button to take a snapshot or preserve the current clip. So you can set clips to be in increments of like a minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. I have it set to 3 minutes. So it'll record 3-minute clips, it'll stop, save it, and then it'll record another one. When you're doing dual cams, it'll save the files with the letter A or the letter B, so you'll know one is like the front and one is in the back, but with the same timestamp. So that's how you can differentiate it. But the file names are very, obvious. It has the date and probably the time on it, so it's very obvious and easy to use. I plugged it into my MacBook last night and was able to watch the videos very quickly and easily. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.